Hey guys, today I'm in Seaford, Delaware, and we're going to check out the Chapel Branch Nature Area. So this is a super important area. This protects one of the most pristine rivers here in Delmarva. So that would be the Nanticoke River. So this area is protected by the Nanticoke Conservancy, and they've just set aside this area to help protect the watershed, and it's really quite beautiful. Just these super tall pine trees. So there are 4 miles of trails here to explore. I'm starting out on the Chapel Hill Trail first, and then I'm going to try to take you guys to see the Three Ponds Trail as well. So there are 4 miles of trails here, but what's interesting is this is actually 300 acres of forest and woodlands and wetlands here, but 4 miles are accessible via the trail system. I love a hiking trail with a good story. So back in 1991, the DuPont company was planning to timber this area, and that was when the Nature Conservancy sprung into action to protect this land. So it was the Nanticoke Conservancy, and they put this into a conservation easement and was able to protect the land, which is really amazing. Chapel Branch Loop. You know, it's going to be August next week, and we're just at the point when I'm filming this that we're just in some hot summer weather, and it's going to be 90 today here. So I just thought I would try to get out this morning and do a little hike, and this is a great trail and a great area because there's so much shade. I've been wanting to hike this trail for a little bit, something I wanted to do this summer, but recently this trail was closed for a small portion of time in July due to some vandalism on the trail. So I'm not really sure what happened or what that was about, but I'd say it was closed for maybe a week or two, and now things have been reopened and cleaned up. So they said they've installed some security cameras to kind of help with that. So I kind of mentioned this on when I had my live, but I have an REI backpack. It's fairly big. I got it when my kids, actually my kids are babies, because you'd have to carry so much gear with you, and we still love it. I still use it, but I decided that when it's just me or just my husband or just me and one of the kids, I wanted something smaller. So I got this Osprey Daylight Plus backpack. I really like the Daylight Plus so far. Has enough compartments and different areas that I can stash my raincoat, my filming equipment, my camera, my water bottle, bug spray, sunscreen, everything I need for a day hike, but without having to be so big. It's just a lot more comfortable to wear. So I'm really liking it. I got this really pretty blue color. I always like getting a hiking backpack in a dark color because I find they tend to get dirty. My old pack is purple, and we're still gonna plan to use that. Like, we have a family trip to Big Bend National Park. We will definitely bring the bigger size backpack along, but this small one is really nice to have. The Beech Tree Trail, and we are gonna keep following this Chapel Branch Trail. I'm getting the sense that not many people are hiking these trails in the summer based on the number of cobwebs that I've walked through. Like, it's probably been like 20. I'm keeping my GoPro out in front of me. Maybe it'll block them before it reaches my face, because that is just like such a gross feeling when you walk through all the cobwebs. This is kind of interesting too. We've got this huge tree here, maybe an oak, I can't quite tell. I think it's an oak. And then right, like almost attached to it, is this holly bush, and then a holly tree. It's pretty cool. Look at all those little mushrooms. Sorry if I look sweaty. You know, it's 90 degrees out, so I'm gonna look a little sweaty. But anyway, this is a really gorgeous spot. So we're down by like this observation platform and the trail has taken us here. And this has to be my favorite spot in the hike so far. This beautiful little stream. There's a number of birds down there bathing in the creek. You can see some green vegetation. You've got this nice little boardwalk to take you across, and then some nice benches if you want to sit and take a break. I want to check out 3 ponds, so I'm going to go this way now. This is a very peaceful spot to hike. Then again, maybe not a lot of people want to hike on a 90-degree day. So hey, that's another bonus. You get it all to yourself, right? So on this 3 ponds trail, you're walking on this soft pine needle kind of floor along here. Very pretty little stream. Got another mushroom. Really pretty. There's a bunch of dragonflies kind of along the edge of the pond. Just nice pretty spot along the hike. This one looks really low. Not much water in this pond. So the only real negative I found to this preserve so far, like I said, is the spider webs. There are so many spider webs. I've walked through so many of them. So if you see me in a couple days and I've got a bunch of spider bites, you'll know why. I've kind of been using the GoPro to kind of like gently clear them out of the way so I can make my way through without having them go in my face. Oh, look at this little lizard. There's 2 of them. They're cool little mushrooms. Oh, a big frog. Very cool. Beautiful ferns. I can't imagine what this area would be like if they were able to go ahead with the logging and if all this was cut down, because it is so beautiful. There's such a large amount of wildlife. The ponds are so pretty. Such old trees and such a diversity of different trees here. So I'm so glad this was saved. And I always love it when I check out a new spot and it doesn't disappoint. Like sometimes you go on a hike, like I did one this winter where the entire preserve was flooded. This today has been a gem. It's been so nice. I've enjoyed it so much. So we're gonna go this way. So I'm going to wrap up my video here. As always, thank you so much for coming along with me. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends. I really appreciate all my viewers, everybody who goes out of their way to watch and leave a comment. It really means the world to me, and thank you for doing that. I hope when you watch one of my videos, I hope it makes you want to get outside. I hope it makes you want to go visit a new park, or I hope you get a sense of relaxation, maybe if you're not able to go outside or things like that. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have an awesome day and keep cool. I'm definitely looking forward to air conditioning in the car. So I was leaving the nature preserve. I happened to pass this Woodland ferry, or it's also known as Cannon's Ferry. So this was started in the 1740s by Jacob Cannon. And then in 1935, the Delaware Department of Transportation took over the ferry. So the current boat is the 65-foot-long Tina Fallon that was put into service in 2007. This is an automated cable ferry system, and it can carry 6 cars. I just think this is really unique, and this is such a pretty area overlooking the river.